scrap. And the one in the background is much less scrap. Good day, ladies and germs. eltonmcfall here, out in the Ville Saint Laurent borough of Montreal, specifically in the Ahuntsic sector. Of course, Cartierville and Ahuntsic merged. I don't know when, so they call it Cartierville, Ahuntsic, but Cartierville is really where I'm pointing west. So there's I think a group of tourists here. They have to be tourists. They all look nice and swell. They're all together. I don't know what the hell they're doing around here. Oh, I think they're like part Arabic, which of course they take up the majority of the people who live around here. I think I'd like to say even that this is really one of the melting pots of the city. Actually, it really is. A high number of Arabic, black folks. You know, there's still some Quebecois, but I don't know how many really, you know. This used to be a really, you can see this used to be a really big bar and restaurant right there, and well, you know, it became a COVID victim. Anywho, so this morning I was thinking, oh yeah, it's another glorious, it's like day 2 or 3 of like dry, beautiful dry weather. It's probably humidity in the 30s, 40s. It's fantastic. There's a nice beautiful breeze. I can actually wear black. It's hot, but not roasting. And I was thinking to myself, I'd like to do a walking video, and that was a good time. Not in a horrible mood, not in an amazing mood, but not terrible, not bad either. And beautiful brisk wind here, breeze. Figured, you know what, I had to check my channel, because, you know, I've done some, wow, that's a lot of flags, holy cow. You know, I've done a lot of walking videos on certain streets that are very long like this, like Gouin and Sherbrooke and all these streets. You know, they're very long streets. But this one, I've done walking videos a couple of times west down there, and then towards Montreal north. But actually, checking, I never did, as I had suspected, do a walking video in this particular area, walking east. And as a matter of fact, it's funny because even when I was up here, I was thinking, man, you know, I remember I came up here to see if I could film some response. I came here, it was like, I don't know, 7 o'clock, 7:30, summer evening last year, and I should have been, you know, it was one of those times I should have been filming the walk and recording it, and I didn't. So I figured, well, why not do that now, even though it's still almost high noon. Today's the oh, by the way, you see that e-scooter? I think these things should be banned. I think they should get rid of them altogether. These things are dangerous. Come on, think about it. You have electric motor, you're on 2 little wheels, tiny wheels, standing. How is that safe? Even a friend of mine practically almost killed himself with one of those things. Yeah, almost 1 o'clock. Today is the 20th of July, 2024. And people are funny. They tell me, say, yeah, why don't you get an e-scooter? Yeah, right. I don't think so. Fat chance. I did consider it, but not for long. So, and not only that, on top of that, these things are still relatively new, in my opinion. Not only not safe, but not really proven. How long do you think those things are going to last? And on top of that, like a lot of EVs, there's always a good chance the damn thing's going to explode or catch on fire. So, I'm a skeptic. I'm a skeptic, damn it, and I'm proud of it. And I'll tell you something right now. If I see a bench somewhere in the shade, I will sit down and take advantage of it, because nevertheless, I did walk all the way from my place to Frontenac Metro. That's a good walk, and then I walked more than that. I got off at Jean Talon to go get a coffee at Tim's, because it's a block away, or a couple of blocks away, and here I am. Here I am. I'm gonna see if I can find any oldies around. Oh, by the way, that reminds me, if any of you guys are like classic car fanatics like me, and you watch a lot of my videos, and we're friends or whatever, you know, close enough friends, if you're by any chance, if you're going to Granby, the show in Granby on the last day of the weekend, the 27th. Oh, actually, I don't even know why I'm putting this up. I don't even know when I'm going to put up this video. I don't know why I'm mentioning that. I was going to say maybe I could hitch a ride with you, but there's not even any point mentioning it. I could be putting this video up in 2 weeks for all I know. I don't know when I'm going to put it up. Honestly, that's a cool red, eh? That's an awesome red. Awesome red. I bet you have to pay extra to get that kind of color here on Durham Street, eh? Like Bull Durham. That's a very Anglo name for this part of town. You know? Kind of weird to see a GMC Express van like that, a window van with no tints on the glass. Maybe it was a government truck, like those ex-government Chevy Suburbans I've seen, you know? This is very typical what you're going to see in this area. It's just apartment buildings on this street. It's one of those streets, just almost all old apartment buildings. But I still like it because a lot of trees and shrubs, the medium, and again, it's all tons of curves on the street. I love that about this Henri-Bourassa. And of course, I did a walking video years ago, a block down there on Wayne Boulevard, which is even older than this, you know. So, even though I'm not feeling the most positive, unless something triggers me, I'm going to try to keep this video positive the whole length. And now we're at St. Hubert Street. Well, I guess that's one good thing about filming this time of day. Like I said, the sun is right over that building. It's pretty much still almost high noon, so it doesn't matter where I'm standing. All the light is pretty much equal. You know, it's not not like when I was walking here last summer at about 7 o'clock and the sun is low and it's bright on this side. It's bright on this side and that side is dark. So, yeah. And this street goes all the way downtown and ends at Gouin. You know, it's funny, I don't think I've ever been here before on a Saturday. I'm not sure. Busser. Oh, by the way, I haven't mentioned in a long time because I sort of lost faith in it in a while, but I did make a couple of sales I noticed recently on the old Teespring there. I never did cancel that. And they're not amazing t-shirts in terms of quality, but they're damn good, you know, they're damn nice. Hey, look at that old Civic. Look at that. Exactly like my father's girlfriend. Exactly the same color. Shit, that could be the same car for all I know. How do you like that? Yeah, when cars were cool, they had color. Remember that? I forgot what I was talking about now. I totally already forgot. Shit, this looks like it was a bank or something, eh? Oof. God, damn it, I hate when I do that. See, that's the thing when I do these walking videos. I get discombobulated very easily, and I forgot what I was talking about. What was I saying now? Oh yeah, look at this 50s construction. Look at that roof, the triangular typical roof there. Hey, on an angle, like some of the old gas stations. Look at this one here. It's all like wavy. Wavy! It's a wavy. I can be the backwards walking man. I can do that. See, I'm doing it right now. Backwards walking man. Walking backwards on the street that curves a lot, which makes it nice with the trees. No, but seriously, if you go down more like towards Cartierville West, it doesn't look as good. It's not as curvy. There's not all these trees. It's I don't know, it's old, but I don't know, it's not as old, let's say, more like you know, 50s and up construction. Look at this gorgeous church here. Gorgeous. Look at this beauty, eh? Look at the great shape. Hey, since it's Saturday, maybe we're gonna see some oldies drive by, eh? Like older than that Civic. Very possible. Scrap. Yeah, so we'll continue to say scrap because scrap is scrap and life is life. You know what I'm saying? Look at this. This is eye-catching. Hey, look how cool that is with the wheelchair access. Ooh, yeah, that's what I thought it was. It's a Tweety Bird family daycare. All right, I like it. I can dig it. 2 cars with Ontario plates. Must be only in Montreal you could hear a BMW drive by squeaking like I just heard it squeak to a stop there because of our wonderful roads, as you know. Look at that, eh? Almost makes you want to get religious, doesn't it? More scrap! Arctic scrap. Anyway. Yeah, and these Arctic scraps on the 69 route, like other routes these buses run, they've actually, you can see they actually implemented this concrete slabs because they're so heavy, they just literally break the street and wear them out. But man, how much do you think all that concrete cost? Just this alone. Must be a couple of thousand, eh? I don't know. I'm sure it's not just 1,000. Where are we at here? There's no street. No street. What's that noise? I hate it when the city does that. You got the street signs on one side, then they put the freaking signs over there. I can't see that. I'm not going all the way over there. I'm not making any money doing this shit practically. Forget about it. Forget about it. Look, I tell you something right now. If I start to have serious money doing this, like we were making requests, I'll take the request. I'll do this, I'll do that. You know, like, I don't know what else to say. I mean, it's not conducive right now. There's a Ford 500. There's a car you see in a lot of places, but not here. Not much here, no. It's more of a it's a very USA kind of car. Probably never sold them elsewhere. And yeah, there's all those flags. Neat, good for you. I like that with the Canadian flag. What's going on over there? All that kind of drilling. this school here, a major school, by the way. Yeah, I remember actually walking here, like I said, last year in the summer, and I remember I think I saw an STL Laval class, Laval LFS, an old one going by here. I think in the street here. Maybe I'm wrong, I don't know. Whatever. Oh, come on, I'm not gonna say scrap every time now. I already said it. Let's see if I can shut up for a few seconds. Okay, I can't shut up because it says Topolino. There used to be a Fiat Topolino. So now we're walking towards Papineau, and after that Saint Michel. I think I'm gonna try to do this video until Saint Michel. I'm gonna see as far as I can go and make it last. Of course, this is Montreal. You can jaywalk if the coast is clear and it is safe. You know what I'm saying? Oh, there's a Laval bus right there. Yeah, see, they look kind of cool, but they're deceiving, just like the... Anyway, I don't want to go there. Just whatever, leave it the way it is. It doesn't get enough respect, the part of this street. It's beautiful. Look at all the trees in the meadows. Trees everywhere. Trees make such a huge difference. Like, huge. Imagine Point St. Charles. I remember seeing a video from Point St. Charles. It's like 1970, about the Irish that lived there. That was a beautiful Kodak quality film. You know, fantastic. But, oh wow, there's a rare Mercedes that went by. But there was no trees. Like a lot of areas, like a few other areas. What do you think? I moved to my leg of Hochelaga there freaking 11 years ago next month, because that was one of the reasons. There's trees everywhere on those old streets. They've been around for 60 years or more, or whatever, 50 years or more, you know. Oh yeah, man, if I had an oldie, man, I'd be cruising this mother up and down all the way to Montreal North, go all the way to Cartierville, go all the way to freaking the airport, Air Canada, whatever, Bombardier. But I can't. I suck. You are what you're defined by. What you own is your vehicle. You know, your vehicle will open up more doors than you think and take you places more than you think. Just about, like, you know, a job or a relationship. Just about status. It's about a lot of things. You drive on a vacation, going to buy something that you would have to pay somebody to move for you, maybe to go pick up. You know. Guy coming on a bike here. Nice bike. You don't see bikes like that, really. I like that. Interesting. So one of the guys I recently subscribed to, this guy's got a lot of subscribers. I mean, this guy is, you know, it's more, you know, these types of videos, but more about the people and where he goes, and especially these types of areas people haven't gone to. I just find it very interesting. Like when he went to go visit the Cajuns in Louisiana and Mississippi, that was very interesting. I had no idea, actually. For example, Cajun is a slang term derived from Acadian, les Cajuns, les Acadiens. Interesting, which of course is French, right? So, yeah, this guy Peter Sarantello, amazing. What's going on over there? Hey, what's happening there? Hey, oh, we are at Blvd Papineau, and yeah, it's really hot as hell now. Maybe if I'm lucky, I'll take one of these guys on the way back, and it'll be air conditioned like that, not the crap that I love. Look at this guy. Check this guy out, man. Where do you get a bike like that? Wow, it's pretty cool. Stop here and let those people go by. Do the old 360 turn. Yeah. Actually, I'm assuming that's Papineau. It could be Christophe Colomb, actually, but I'm going to say it's Christophe Colomb, I think. We'll go with that. Yeah. Because Christophe Colomb and Papineau, and they're close to each other, these two north and south streets, and they look alike in certain areas, you know? So, not too many interesting cars around here, eh? But it could be worse. It could be a Westmount. There's almost nothing interesting there anymore. Or other areas like Ile des Sœurs, Nuns Island, and whatever else I'm not thinking of. I'll have to maybe come back here one day, eh? See if there's a vintage elevator there. Haven't had any luck with that in a long time, with the door being unlocked. Everything's locked up, man. It's just... There's even places I've filmed vintage elevators. Not only were they revamped, but they actually, like, they put a lock on the door. Like, you can't even go in there anymore. You have to have a code. That's what it is. That's what it is, man. It's like Jamiroquai used to sing, paranoia, it will destroy ya. Paranoia, it will destroy ya. Funny, I don't know how many times I've been on this street. Okay, not many, but I don't recall ever practically filming. I never filmed any fire trucks ever responding on the street. I know I've gotten an ambulance or two, but not more than that. So, I don't know. I think one of the reasons I thought about going to West Island, I don't know. I just I didn't feel it. I guess it's because I'm pretty burnt out with taking scrap and buses, especially long times. I figure, well, at least here I'm not far from the metro, Henri-Bourassa, and I don't know. If I'm feeling it, maybe I'll take the 67 Arctic scrap south to go towards my place. Maybe I'll get off at Jarry. Maybe that's probably what I'll do. Or if not, if I'm not feeling, I'll just take one of these buses back to the metro, because there's a few of them. There's the 69, there's the, what's the other ones I'm not thinking? The 49, the 48. There's probably one or two more also I'm not thinking of. These Impalas are starting to get rare around here. That one's in good shape. But I remember years ago, somebody around here had like a late 90s Oldsmobile 88. It was that kind of a taupe metallic color. I wanted to film it. I did film one years ago, but I don't know what happened to it. Anything interesting here? Black Dodge Ram. Oh my, I've never seen that before. Huh? How are we doing on the time? We're filming now 17 minutes and counting. Let's film for another 13 minutes, let's say. Give or take. I've usually thought about that. I max out about half hour. That's where I get like, yeah, you know, it's enough. But so far so good. I'm enjoying this. I love the GoPro. Thanks again to my friend who gave me that. Wow, why? That's weird. Look at that sign. That sign looks like it should be on an apartment building in Westmount. Westmount, not Westmount, Côte des Neiges, NDG. They've got apartment buildings with signs like that. With signs like that in concrete, and you know, like Rosedale and stuff. And I don't know what the hell that's doing here, but probably a story. Probably a story. I don't like walking behind this chick though. It looks a little weird. I'm gonna slow down a bit here, I think. You got to slow down, sweet talking woman. Here, let's do this. Let's change it up. Instead of walking behind this chick and look creepy, we're going to cross the street here where I think there's more shade maybe anyway. At the corner of Henri-Bourassa and Carotte, which sounds like carotte. And the carotte is French for carrot. Carotte. All right. Okay, change it up. This is usually the side of the street I walk on. Well, last time anyway. I'm going to look forward to stopping somewhere though, seriously. And I just remembered that if I can make it the same shell, there's a Tim Hortons there. It'd be great to get an ice cap. Oh my God, something smells amazing though. Oh my God, somebody's cooking something amazing. Somebody's cooking something like French Canadian cuisine, like my mom and my tante Lucie. Yes. Anyway, there's a Tim's, like I said, down here on this street on Saint Michel, but it's a freaking gold mine, that place. It's always busy as hell, you know? Whew. Kind of catching my breath here a little bit, eh? I don't know, maybe I'll do 2 walking videos today, again, because the winter is eventually coming, you know, and also autumn has some beautiful days, but a lot of shit too as well, unfortunately. What did I just see here? But mind you, when I said before that there's a lot of Arabs, mostly Arabic people that make the majority of living here, and then black and so forth, this is true. But there's definitely some Italian folks here too, and I keep thinking that's an old car down there. And you know, geez, I just found out recently. My friend, shout out to Brian Bridgman. He's actually part Italian. I didn't even know that. So, and thanks again to Brian, if you see this, buddy, for the ride in you and your dad's Austin Haley, which he restored with his dad like over 25 years ago. That was a trip. It wasn't supposed to be that old car, but a ride in, but it was great. Yeah, it was perfect weather for that. It wasn't too hot. Evening time, the sun is setting. It was dynamite. That was fun, baby. Yes, sir. Powered by a big 6-cylinder with a triple SU carburetors. Oh, baby. Oh, yeah. The golden age of motoring. Not anymore. And even buses, it's not the golden age of motoring. Because this is an illusion, right? Oh, it's a hybrid. Yeah, but they don't make a damn difference. They're not any cheaper to run. There's no difference. It's like, what's the point? You know what I mean? Oh, we gotta talk because this music for Latino music is gonna get into the interfering with the monetization. Me trying to make some frickin' 5 and 10 cents rubbing together from all these videos. You would think, people think, even the other day I had a guy, I think yesterday, I ran into this guy, right? He's a younger guy. He's going door to door with Bell Canada, and the guy sees, you could tell he's a salesman. I mean, he's just shooting back rebuttals on everything I say. I'm like, dude, I'm gonna get away from you. You're gonna sell me for sure. So, and I said, oh, see, I already lost my train of thought there. What the hell was I talking about? My brother's the same way. He's always like, what was I talking about? Just like my brother. Holy cow, that Dodge Charger was low. Like I said, it's the thing with doing these walking videos. Very easy to get distracted, you know? And I'm trying to gain my train of thought here. What was I thinking about? I don't want to have to stop this again. And oh wow, look at the color on this Buick. That's a nice color. Shit. I can't remember. I'm sorry, guys. Jesus, Murphy. I would almost have to like stop this and rewatch it to that part so I know what the hell I'm talking about. Jesus, Murphy. I can't remember at all now. Yeah. Woo. I thought for a second that sign said pas de violence. It said pas de vidange, no garbage. Okay, no, I think it is warmer, the sun on this side. Actually, I think I'm gonna go back to the other side. Yeah. Oh, look at that. There is a graveyard over there across the street. People are dying to get in there. Jeez, I hate it when I forget my train of thought, and I was just trying to remember, like, why did I bring up that dude I was talking with? I met the other day. And I can't place it. I can't remember now, like, at all what I was talking about. Oh well, whatever. It wasn't important, I'm sure. I don't think about that guy. He was trying to sell me, and I don't know. I guess oh yeah, it's because I told him I was a YouTuber. He's like, oh yeah, you know, and he's like, what are you filming? I'm like, yeah, well, I said, listen, don't get too excited, man. I make like $250 a month doing this. It's ridiculous, really. Like, I have over 14,000 videos. That's all I make. And I have like, and by the way, thank you if you're a patron, but I only have like, what, 6 paying patrons, so even that is ridiculous. It should be much more than that. So even, the numbers, the subscriber numbers can continue to go up, and I thank you guys very much. But once again, it's not, it's really not obvious. It's really not obvious. Trying to, not swearing much, I'm not getting political, doing all the things I'm supposed to, but, and then you got new channels coming up all the time. What am I supposed to do? I can't stop them. Everybody wants to be an influencer now. Everybody who seems to be like under 30 wants to be an influencer, for crying out loud. I mean, there wasn't even, that term didn't even exist when I started doing this stuff. Yeah, people are dying to get in here. Yeah. Well, you gotta take a dirt nap. Eh? By the way, I've never understood why there's a Jewish cemetery here in Ahuntsic on Sauve Street in Barrie. I don't know if anybody knows why. I can't figure. Oh wow, a cloud. Hey now. 24 minutes. Filming for 24 minutes and 32 seconds. Graveyards get a bad rap though. They're beautiful. Look at that. They have to be beautiful. This is the last resting place of someone's bones. You know? They're just creepy because it's just a bunch of what's remnants of people. Remnants, by the way. So, just a bunch of skulls and bones, really. Hey, look at this. What's this? Is a path here. Oh my God! Sansi tete way no nikti utaka no nakawe. Something about like it was originally the Mohawks who had this. Well, at least there's some recognition for that. Apparently they built this, so well, good on you guys, I guess. Of course, they didn't put it in English. Oh, well, you know, hey, that's cool that the Powys Bridge, by the way, that's cool that the natives get that recognition, because yes, it was their lands, it was their paths that they made, so it should be recognized. God knows how many people like me are part French or British descendants and have wiped out those people practically, eh? You know, they get a bad rap for for some obvious reasons, but again, the fact of the matter is, you know what it is? It's just like how the Nazis tried to eradicate the Jews. You know, even now, you think about that, we're 2024. This happened like 80 years ago. Even now, it's hard to fathom that that actually happened. I mean, is that insanity? You know, like the more you go back, these barbaric and heinous crimes. Like, I love being old school, but stuff like that, that's just absolutely, the stuff that happened back in the day was just shameful. You know, like being a queer prior to 1968, I got to give it to Pierre Trudeau. He made it legal to be a homo in 68 or after. So, because imagine that, before that was illegal for crime. God forbid that's a crime. You know, if you like dick or cock, I mean, it's, or if you did, you can't, you know, it's just nuts. It's just, and it's funny because at the same time I complain about how there's a lack of there's not enough rules today. There's too much freedom some people are doing today. Like the guy I saw earlier with his dog, and his dog is lying on the floor, literally blocking the whole path of the middle of the train car, you know, or these girls I see more than ever, they're just head to toe, the arms, the legs, it's all covered in tattoos. Like, man, what the hell's wrong? What's wrong with these people? I'm telling you, man, I would have such a hard time with that. If I was a parent and my kid did that, I'm like, at 16, 20 years old, like, okay, well, I don't know, man, you do that, you're gonna be out of the house or something. I don't know, it's just being gay, whatever, being gay, who cares? But to desecrate your body, I mean, look, it's like I read recently on YouTube. Look, there's nothing new about decorating your home. There's nothing new about decorating your car. But why on earth would you do that to your body? See, that's what I'm saying. It's too much freedom. But don't get me wrong, I met a lot of people, that's fine. You know, they have like covered head to toe tattoos. I met a guy recently, he bought something from me. You know, great people. I just don't agree with it. It's just ridiculous. And I even saw a study that showed recently, I read, that apparently the ink, if you get too many tattoos, the ink will eventually get into your blood, and you could even get an infection and die of sepsis, which is an infection. So I think COVID is bad. Anyway, so I think we're ending up here at Papineau. And yeah, I think this is perfect place to stop, because the camera is now, she's run real hot now, this GoPro. And by the way, so like I said, hey, please check me out on Patreon if you could chip in. Hey, even if you could chip in $5 a month, hey, that's a big deal for me, man. You know, again, I really make nothing doing this, and it's not like I have a sponsor or whatever, you know. So you know, at least I'm not this poor guy, eh? Like all these guys I see panhandling. But again, it's much appreciated for you guys also if you send me anything in the past. There's a gratuity, as I call it, you know. And yeah, finishing here at Blvd of Pinaf. Something smells real good, and I just remembered, oh no, never mind. Oh man, something smells really good here. Jesus, Murphy. Ending here at Henri-Bourassa and Blvd of Papineau, and it's a very, very busy boulevard. And one of the reasons why it's very, very busy is because this goes off the island, over the river, and into Laval, which is the extension of Montreal. So thanks for watching, guys. Take care, be well, all the best, and adios.